Nice to meet you to this new episode of Wigbit. On my kitchen table, in following the NAD compact display 5325. Never have heard about it, but it's interesting. Looks like so from the 80s or so, maybe 90s, or I don't know. How we would like to have a watch what this have, and we connect it to the. But first, I must make one thing, and this is the for me important point. Where's the brush? I hate only dusty machines, and yes, this is dirty. You don't know what for fingers are tipping on it, and so on. And this is what I would like to touch. So I switch it on, and this is inside, and one is. Whoops! What are you doing? I don't touch you. Okay, and check. Aha! It seems to be the motor is driving inside. There's no end switch, maybe. Yeah. It looks like it's not end switch. We disconnect it and have a watch under the hood. Yes, that we do. But first of all, it's important, we need this. There's no screws on the side, look. How they fix it. They are saving the screws here. Look, on the back side, they save it. Interest. And very short. There is no screw mafia in the game. I hope so. Interest construction. Yeah. I found it is good, but look, there is no digital out. It seems to be maybe it's a good analog converter inside. Oh, it's one of the inexpensive models, maybe. That can be. Oh, this is a hammer drive. Look, look inside. This is a big processor. This is cool, huh? But no blue drive, no. Interest. It's a one-sided print, and yeah. Look here. It's not so. It looks not so good. How that is working, huh? Never see this drive before. Look, never see this drive before. No. Now I would like to analyze it again, and snap. But the motor spins. Motor spins. That means the end switch is not coming. Where is the motor switch? Maybe these two switches are the motor switch. It's interesting. It's interesting. How this is working. There are two switches, but they are not moving. If I close the door, look, the end switch is not coming. The outgoing switch is coming, the end switch is not coming. It's interesting, huh? It's not a Philips, but it looks like. It's maybe a copy of it, huh? This drive. Look, this is wonderful. It's super. I like this with the load drive. The drive is jumping this CD out, up and down, and this is going down. And lift that down. And it's a linear drive. But the first of all, we would like to. It sounds like there is falling something. Look here, it is. This is missing now, and now we deinstall the drive from here and here and here and here, and then it's falling down, I think so. Falling down to the floor. Maybe also this. Here we have a Schnappi. Zack. And here we have the two parts where we can tilt it inside, and then we can take it out. Yeah, we have here also a Schnappi. Look, a Schnappi. Aha, this was the. There are two screws. There we must open it here and here. This is special. Look, special screw. The drive can move up and down on these screws. And now we have here also the same functionality. Okay, we are opening both that and that. I think the drive comes from the earlier day of the CD players, and look, now I can lift it out. But here we have a grounding that we must disassemble on the side. If you have the same player, you can disassemble it all like me. But the grounding here, and now we have the drive here out, and we must disconnect it from the motherboard. And here, from this, look, here is a switch, and here is the switch. This switch is the slider, the sleeve. Look, it's now off. Yeah, you can see it. Now it's closed. And this, here is the issue. Look, it's a very simple failure. Look, doesn't touch this. Or do not touch this. We go back a little bit. Oh, it is moving. Why? We glue it here, and then we have it. This is the trick. We must glue it here. This is a very simple failure, but this is a simple failure, but we have this here. I take my glue, Here it is. This means, I think so, poison. And sorry. We put a little bit here. And then we glue it with the, we cure it with the ultraviolet light, and I hope so it's strong enough that is gluing this. This is curing this. Gluing and curing. Yes, that's correct. And was told it here. This is a 405 nanometers glue. Yeah, it's an industrial glue. The winning situation. Now, look, doesn't move. Doesn't move anymore. And now the switch is switching. Yeah, I hope so. This is the this is the thing where we can give it back. But first of all, I would like to screw the screws inside the thing. But it's a super mechanism. Look, it's mechanical. It's super. It's simple build, but maybe it costs too much in production. Next step, I would like to put this in and what? Oh my gosh, it is so fiddling. I'm messing around. Yes, but now it's okay. It's cool. I connect the connectors. Then I assemble it on the ground board. Oh, what is this? What is this? Oh, but these are good connectors. They are they hold mechanically very good. So I must fix the ground here on the side. You can see. Fix the ground. There we have no distortion on the drive from the motors. Yeah. But they are also switching behind the transformer. It's also okay. We can make a test first. This is also super. This video will be finished today. In case of what? In case of that the other video that I made today was not so cool. In what for a case? In that case, that I don't found a failure. I found only a thing like a motor or stuff like this. That is not cool. Yeah, super. Well, it's cool. Zack. What does that? What was it? It's going to be zack and super. Now switch it on. Open it. CD. Close it. Oh, and what? Disc. Can it be that the laser beam is not coming? Laser beam is not coming. Oh, it's a 700 something meter. We need a original disc. Okay, I take another disc, and now here we are at the NAD service manual, and it's
5325 compact disc player. I preview it first, and I would like to show you what's happened with the IC, what I found out, and it's near here. First we talk about this IC, 2 of third, that means this part is on a spin motor and the out is here, come nothing out, and here start nothing in, and these are shortcutting with 4 and 5, and yeah, here we have this. Here is the disc motor, spin motor, disc motor. We have this motor's feedback here, and here is going in. And the plus is coming from here, from this IC. This is the number 11, and this should be connected. This is the IC202. No, this is the SRAM. No, wrong. What is this for IC? This is the IC201. We must watch, and we have pin number 11. We must measure the connection. Pin number 11. We must measure the connection and the plus 5 volts and so on. Yep. This is what's happened. If this don't work, the CD player, we cannot manage it to fix this issue.
On the oscilloscope you can see nothing special. But I measure now at the pin number 4. This is the output of the motor drive, and closing the drive, and what's happened? Nothing special. This is interesting. First, what we would like to check is the supply, and the supply is here. We must check up the supply. You can see this? No. Super. No space. So now you can see both. So it's volt, and we would like to check up the IC, and in the plan is the IC number 12 is VCC, and VEE is the metal parts. Interest. So I'm going here to the metal parts. Now you have from ground minus 14 volts, and on the number 12 it's the pin here. It's 13.5 volt. It's near the same, 14 and 14, plus and minus, and so on. And on the output to the motor, it's not much. And if it's a pulse width modulation, we only see it on pin number 6. This is the input for the controller. But look, on the oscillograph is nothing. Go out, go in. Should be high or whatever. Should be jump a little bit. Spin motor don't drive on. It's interest. If I go here and say I would like to measure the ohm, yeah. Go here to the ohm meter, and I measure to the spin. You see the drive will spin. You see it? You can see the CD drive in the wrong direction. That means we are under or over it, and if I change the direction of the measurement, then so the spin should be drive in the other look. It's correct. But there is coming nothing, and this means the IC for the controller is not working, giving not out, or we have a connection fail. This is also a possible thing, that we have no connection from one of these processors and to the controller to this part, to this pin. Look to that, the LA6520. Yeah, this is a motor controller, a motor amplifier. I have a watch on it. It's pin number 11, and it should came out there, but I think so it's not connected. And if it's not coming out, then the IC that controls the complete CD player is defect, or the software is defect, or the firmware is defect, or some dead counter occur, and so on. Also possible. Voltage are here, but no command come.
I analyze it now. Here, this line from plus to here, it was not so. It was interrupted from 2 resistors and to pin number 11. There is no chance that come a signal out of this processor. I also analyze the clock and the 5 volts here, 5 volts and 5 volts here. You cannot measure if the machine is built out, but from the outside on the power supply, you have the 5 volts and also external oscillator, this 8.64 megahertz. It's here and it's clear. Yes, that's happened with this. And the controller doesn't work. This is the issue. That means the machine is totally dead.
What does that mean now? We must deinstall all the parts of here and bring this board out of the deck. Yeah, I switch off here my oscilloscope, shutting down, and so on. This is not funny. Now I must first of all disconnect the power, and then we have the thing here to fix this or to solve this and blah blah. And it's very easy to understand. We must find out, is the did we have a, no, we don't have a we don't have this here. This is a big issue. 2, 1, this is this IC. This is this IC. Look, this one. We must check it up. From here to here, it's something. I don't understand this. We must deinstall all. It looks like we must deinstall all. Also the drive and the whatever. But for this reason we give out the CD. But the drive is super, look. This is a cool drive. Not like this. Yeah. First of all, we disconnect the power. Look here. Then we disconnect the power inside here, and we disconnect nothing. This is the power switch. Power switch, we can also disconnect it. But this assembly, first this, and then inside, maybe it's a trick that we can fold it out or stuff like this, maybe. I don't think so, but first I disconnect these connectors and I deinstall the drive. For that reason, what I want to do, look, here's the drive, but it's super, huh? Look, everything is open and clear to view what's going on. Why they don't build drives like this all and everywhere? No, they're making a plasticky snip, snap, snoop, and also this is not good. It's not good for the. I must give these measurement things away. So much easier to work with no risk and then no falling things from my table. deinstall it now here. I'm sorry sometimes for the non-focus and for all of these issues what I'm producing. It's quite difficult for me to have my eyes here on the kitchen table and on the machine, and also have it on the I don't know, it's got like deinstall it here, here, this is now so, here and here. People like to watch me at work. And here, and hope so we can slide it away in one part. That would be nice. Oh, it works. Look. And disconnect the power here. Disconnecting the power. So. Look, super, huh? Zack, 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 and it's connected without cables, with nothing. But I think so it is very expensive to buy these connectors. Now, I hope so I can lift that out. In that case that we have better, it's here a Schnappi. This Schnappi will hold the board in place. And we must disconnect it here and here and here and here, and this with this pliers. Okay, zack, it's good. And here we have a Schnappi, and here we have a Schnappi. Yeah, one thing is also we cannot repair it. In that case, that look. We have it out now. It's very simple build machine, but it's super. The people who construct this are and now what we have here for issue, pin number 11 from this IC. And where is pin number 11? We must count. We have the thing right here, you can see that, and we must measure ohm and connection in between. So we have the Beepsy, and the Beepsy is here, 2, 4, 6 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Number 11. What is here? And then we lost. We lost here. What is on the other side? It's a, come on, it's a 1 mega ohm. This is no joke. They're putting a 1 mega ohm in between. Why they do this? Huh? That's not a diode tester. Look. No, 100 kilo ohms. 100 kilo ohms. Why they do this? I found one failure here. Is that, could that be that this is not good soldered? Okay. Go back to the Beepsy. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 11. Here. Hundred kilo ohms. I tell you what is here. I do not believe 100 kilo ohms. Why are they making 100 kilo ohms in the switching supply line? I cannot accept this. Okay, here is R185 and this is correct. It's going here. It's also 68 kilo ohms. 68 kilo ohms. How much 1000 kilo ohms they need from here to here? For 5 volts controlling. We kick this. And what's happened with this stupid? This is stupid. Nobody will do this with this. Here is a a capacitor. The capacitor is here to the ground. Then here is the switching thing. Maybe the capacitor is defect. Maybe this capacitor is defect. I build it out in case of distortion. And I say to the ohm, what I say to the ohm, it's number 11. Here, 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 then here, then here. 88 kilo ohms. Then here, then here. 52 kilo ohms. So here is the 10 kilo ohms, yeah, that I build in now. I'm not stupid, because this is stupid what they done. I mean, this is a 680 kilo ohms. They are control the amplifier by a micro ampere also. I understand it well to make a resistor inside it, but this is doesn't work good. Don't need this. Who construct this with 1 microampere to control this or less? Never heard about that the board pins are so sensitive on output current. This cannot be. We hope so. Now the power is coming out. So I build it in now. Here we go. It's the back side. This is the supply side. And put it in. Never heard this, that we're going by 100 by 1 mega ohm. It's a motor control. Who built this in? Maybe the wrong resistors are on it. Maybe wrong resistors. So zack, super. Schnappi is coming on, and here we have the other Schnappi. Schnapp. Cannot believe it, but it is so. Here we have the power click, and to the other side we install the screws here. But never see a motor controller controlling less with a. I accept microamperes, 100 microamperes, but this is not 100 microamperes. This is 1 microampere. But who controls with 1 microampere a motor controller? Maybe this is wrong. Cannot be. How can that be? Maybe they have maybe the Sun you have a low current, a very low current. This is also possible, but I don't think so. It's more fun. Hey, come on. What's happened here with this? And this we must fix now to the body, to the case of the body grounding for the anti-distortion, or it's shielded, but it's not so shielded. It's plastic. Only this is a shield. Maybe they have a plastic for these small lines here. So, sounds super. And as we see, we must build in the drive. Super. The super drive. This is cool. Really, I like it. Like it very much. Why they don't making often so drive like this? This is an important thing. So I must positioning the gun. The gun is back in position. Yes. And now we are saying here and here and here and here. Never see this driving a drive like with a 700 and what 780 780 kilo ohms. This is or near 800. No, that cannot be. It's not there in the interest of the motor driver. With no current, you cannot drive the motor driver. And I think so. This is the issue. Switch it on, power off, and then close it, and nothing. Now we measure here the 5 watts on this IC. Oh, oh my God, it's on. Volt is 5 volt. Yeah. We can also measure with the oscilloscope, and the input is 13.5 volt. Okay, super. What we also measure is we measure the thing with the oscillator, and it's here. You can see 17 to 6 megahertz. It's the oscillator and the output. That was the 7325. Yeah, what shall I say? First, a simple failure. It starts with a failure with this end switch. I repaired it with the ultraviolet glue. If somebody is interested, ultraviolet glues are working at 405 nanometers, and they are curing with it with this light. And then I found out that the amplifier, this 6520, was working, but the spin command not come from the IC201. If anybody have an idea what that can be, I know the IC201, but we cannot get this. This is a special IC made for NAD and for this CD player for the factory. Yeah, maybe I have a motherboard. We are searching a motherboard and interchange it to know if the drive is going, because the laser is working. It starts with the laser, but it doesn't spin up. This is the issue. If you like my channel, please subscribe, and I say thank you for watching.